Hello, everybody. Hello, we're back finally. It's been a week. Apologies. I had my first week of my new job this week, so things were a little busy in the evenings for this week. So apologies for not streaming Tuesday or Thursday. Hello, Nizzy. Hello, how are you? How's everybody's week been? Hopefully well. But yeah, no, I've been busy since Saturday. What happened? What have we been doing? Sunday we watched the F1. I'm gonna sneeze. Apologies. Hold on. It's there. No, no, it's gone now. It'll come back. It'll come back when I'm about to say something. Fuck Levy. Yeah, that's happened. That's happened this week. Um, yeah, no. Watch the race. Good. Hello, Captain Starship. How are you? How's it going? Um, the Spain race is actually pretty decent. Verstappen, insane. He didn't get a race ban at least for that, or disqualified. Crazy that you can just drive into someone when you want. Fair, sure, why not? And then started work. Hello, Diego. How are you? How's your week been? But yeah, started at the new job, spacecraft control. I'm training for 3 months. Honestly, it's a bit like university at the moment. It's 3 months of training, but it's kind of being treated like university, which is interesting. But it's interesting. It long hours at the moment. It's like 8:30 until 5:15, except on Fridays, which is 4 o'clock. You know, the 15 minutes. What a bell and second, and yeah, surprising. Very, especially how long it took. You know, you'd think if they decided to do that even before the final, they should have just done it early. You know, now that the new manager's going to be behind the ball a little bit, and they haven't even started on transfers, it's very odd. And it seems like a lot of the players liked Ange a lot, even though it feels like Romero might leave. Like there might be a few players that leave. That's a long working day. Well, it's weird. Well, it's weird because it's not at the same time. Like I'm not working, so like at the moment I've got lectures. So, or like practicals. So at the moment, like I'll come in at 8:30, and I don't start until 10. So I'm just kind of just sitting around or like self-study till 10. You know, so I'll go look at like lectures and stuff or like the previous stuff. Like, we've got like a database for stuff, and then like 10 till 12, and then it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour lunch, and then like 2 till 3 or so, and then like 4 till 5. So like a lot of the time I'm just sort of by myself, like just chilling, which is like I'm not chilling, I'm actually doing stuff, but it's not like intense work, which is funny but I've got a clock in and clock out, which is weird, which is why I think I didn't stream Tuesday, Thursday, because I like leaving at 5:15, I'd get home at 6, I have to walk the dogs, and by the time I'm having dinner, it's 8 o'clock, you know. So I think we actually might have to push the stream back again, back to the 9 o'clock, well, 8 o'clock starts UK. Mass play access, I'd give up my membership if I could. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good for Spurs. Apparently, you're talking about Thomas Frank, who's a very good manager, though. So you know, could be something, but it's gonna be very hard to get the dressing room back, I feel. But yeah, no. So it's funny though, because once I finish my certification, I'll be doing shift work, and the shift is 2 mornings, 2 afternoons, 2 evenings and 2 nights. And the morning is 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. The afternoon is 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then nights at 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So it's like a 6-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 10-hour shift. But like that, there's and then you have the last night. You have that day off plus 3 days, potentially more, up to 5 days off sometimes. So it feels like I'll be doing less once I pass my certification. It'll be fucked pushing stream back with long working day. Yeah, we'll have to see how things go. I like the trainings. Once like the training's done, I think it'll be easier because like the shifts will make things a bit interesting. But we'll play it by ear. You know, we'll see how things go. But yeah, I was quite tired this week because I've also been getting up at 6 a.m. I get up at 6 a.m. I walk the dogs, shower, get ready to go, drive to work, which at the moment it range between 20 minutes to 40 minutes. You know, it's like some days there's no traffic and some days there's like loads of traffic, so it's a bit weird. Fuck Thomas Frank, I would want my cuddly Aussie in charge. I think it's so weird. I guess they're trying to follow the Bournemouth model of sacking what's his name, O'Neill, and getting Iraola instead of the United thing of keeping Ten Hag after winning an FA Cup. Thoughts on the sacking event? I'm very surprised. Hello, Jamba, by the way. Nizzy's been talking about it. But yeah, it's very weird. Mine when they sacked Jose won. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Levi only. The reason why he was sacked is because of the league position, and Levi only cares about like the money and the weird though. He won the Champions League, you know. Sorry, he didn't win the Champions League. He won the Europa League and getting into qualified for Champions League, which is the important thing for Spurs and their money. But I don't know. I guess the Premier League prize money as well. But you know, very odd. I don't know why it took 3 weeks though. Why didn't you know straight away? 4 million a payoff. Yeah, that's true. Spurs finished 6th with no trophies. Would he have been sacked? Probably not. He probably wouldn't have been, which is the crazy thing. That is the crazy thing. But yeah, so Monday, I got my work laptop. I got to know some people, which is cool. It's funny though, actually. I'm working on the second generation satellites. They're called MSG. They're called the Meteosat second generation. I'm the only new starter training on MSG. There's 2 guys that have been working at the company for 2 years on the third generation, which is called MTG. They're doing cross training, so they're doing MSG training as well, like my training as well. But because they've already been here for 2 years, they're doing the accelerated course, which only takes 2 weeks instead of 3 months. But for some reason, I've been putting all of their calendar stuff with them. So my first day, I had like lecture stuff, and then my second day, I was doing work on the simulator. We've got like a simulator to like simulate being a controller, and I like talked to some other people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like I'm a month and a half in, and I've only just started working on the simulator," and I'm like, "I'm doing it on my second day. What's going on?" Which I guess isn't too bad, you know. But I'm gonna do it again during my 3 months, but by that point, I'll probably hopefully be a bit more. Have experience on it, you know. Which would have meant Europa League football again. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not watching England. I refuse to watch England qualifiers or friendlies. So yeah, that was interesting. Big Dick Alex just walking in. I don't think it's just walking in. I think it was me just getting pushed onto that schedule, going, "What the fuck am I here?" You know? Because like I remember we went to one of the simulator things, and the guys were like, "Oh, you guys should have done the theory," and I'm like, my second day. What theory are you talking about? He's like, oh, okay. He's like, the other 2 should have done their theory, but you're fine. I'm like, okay, cool. Hello, Art. But everyone seems nice so far. Hope Pandora win. Fair enough, Starship. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's been interesting so far. Yeah, it seems once you actually pass the certification and you get onto the controller, it seems very, very chill, which is cool, which is good. Hello. Crazed God of the Quack. Hello, Dark God. You've changed again. Did I miss Thursday? No, I didn't stream Thursday. I was too tired, unfortunately. I think we're going to push the streams back, and we're going to test some new times, but we'll see. Yeah. Also, though, I found out on my 4th day. So I'm hired by Telespazio, who are like the main overarching company, but they have a contract with EU Metsat, the company I'm at right now working for, and then they lost their contract. So in 6 months, I either have to leave Telespazio and go to the new company that won the contract to stay as a spacecraft controller in the current role I'm learning to be in, or I leave that role and go find a new job with Telespazio will find me a new job, either in Darmstadt, maybe inside the EU Metsat in a different area, or somewhere else in Germany. So that's fantastic to hear 4 days into your new job. So just wild. Not great timing, honestly. But we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, but goodness me, it's something. It's something. Yeah, it's crazy as well because Telespazio have they've had the contract with EU Metsat since they formed in the 70s. So it's been 50 years of having the contract. They lose it the first week I come here, and now I've got to either choose to leave Telespazio and move to this new company, or leave the role I'm going to be working in for 6 months after only 6 months to go potentially. It's what is interesting. I could either find a job, like they have another contract for a different area in the same company, so I could go to them. I could go to somewhere else in Darmstadt, which is like ESOC or something, which is ESA, or somewhere in Bavaria, I think, because they have places down there. So yeah, the long and short of it is, Jambo, is that basically my contract is a bit up in the air after 6 months. Um, so that's fun. That's fun. Jordan Belfort lost his job first day qualified. It's something. Technically, I have a job. Like at the end of 6 months, I can either, well, hopefully I'll get offered a job place at the new company, or if they don't, Telespazio have a like a mandatory obligation to offer me a job somewhere else. So I will have a job, unless something happens with the work permit, which we don't want to talk about yet. But this sounds like a very complicated job. Well, it's just the contract situation is complicated. Technically, the job is rather complicated because I'm basically monitoring and controlling weather satellites. It's very cool, actually. It's a nice 9-month holiday to Germany. Then, no, like I will, like they will offer me another job. Telespazio will in somewhere else in Germany or in Darmstadt or somewhere. So I will stay in Germany. Actually, I could go to Belgium because it's Telespazio Germany, but they have places in Belgium. But I'll probably stay in Germany. But yeah, but it's very cool. You'll be fine with the work permit. UK will be back in the EU by then. I doubt that. But we'll see. But yes, no, it's very cool. Like there's these satellites, and the one I'm working on is very cool. It's like another 6 months of cancelled streams for another house move. Hey, it was only like 2-3 months of cancelled streams, you know. But yeah, I prefer not to move far. Have to try and move house after 6 months, you know. But it's all sort of like we just gotta wait and see. But yeah, it's a rotating satellite, and it takes images of the Earth. Basically, it's a weather satellite, and you can see the images come in, and then they get processed and stuff. And basically, I'm in charge of, like, when I get certified, I'll be in charge of monitoring the satellites and the ground station. So seeing like if there's an anomaly, also doing schedule changes. So like every once in a while, it needs to need to turn the thrusters on a little bit to move it because it's in a certain orbit, and to keep it in that orbit, you need to do maneuvers. So I have to put those on. And so it's one of those jobs where theoretically you could have an 8-hour shift and not do anything, or if an error pops up, you have to figure out what's going on, or solve it first and then figure out what's going on. But yeah, interesting, very interesting. But yes, we are here. Well, yeah, and thankfully it's a bank holiday on Monday, so I got the long weekend. Can you predict the weather in Edinburgh next week? It's not predicting the weather. It's just taking images of the weather. So it just takes the image of the weather in Europe every 15 minutes. A second satellite takes one of the northern Europe. The top half of the Earth, the top third, but that still includes Europe, every 5 minutes, and then there's one over sort of India, Africa, which, well, not kind of India, Middle East, which takes another one every 15 minutes as well. The job is sick. Thank you. So yeah, it's interesting. It is funny though, because I will be working, like, you know, the mission control rooms in like the NASA movies. It is like a mission control room, and like, so I've got, like, on my desk there's 7 monitors in front of me, and then you've got like the 8 big monitors on the wall, and it like shows like all of the images coming up and stuff, and like all of the different charts. I think I've got an image. I can put a photo in. Can I put a photo in Discord? Yes, I probably can somewhere. Where is it? I can find one. Hold on, because I did take a couple of images. Discord. You don't have a job on the final day. You should crash 2 satellites into each other. You would get absolutely put in prison for that, God. Above tropical Cancer, Ecuador, below Capricorn. Sorry, equator and below. Oh yeah. Right. Where is it? Let me go general. I think I've got an image somewhere in here. Oh yes, here we go. They're not the greatest photos because they were like out. I was in a room outside of it, but there you go. In general, that's the control rooms. There's the bottom one is the low Earth orbit one, and the top one is the one I'll be working in. Could you do that? You were insane though. How many years in prison? Could you do that? No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Basically, it would. The amount of like. I would have to try and put the maneuver in. It would get like there's other people that check it and stuff, so it would definitely get rejected. You know, they would see that and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And also, it'd be extremely hard to crash them because they're all in geostationary orbits. So, like, the calculations to make them crash anyway would be quite tough to do. And I don't even know if they have the fuel to do it. But yeah, it would be extremely difficult to even try to get them to do it, let alone go through the process of doing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, that's how things have been going. So we'll see how next week goes. Right, we left off European Championships last Saturday, didn't we? Won by Portugal in the end over England, a dominant 4-0 win. We move into this season with the 4-2-2-2 DM narrow. Not fun. It's okay. It's not as good as last year's one. However, there were some big sales. And as you can see, Haverfordwest newly taken over by a tycoon. We've taken advantage of that. Roman Prochatska has gone to Haverfordwest for 60 million. I was basically sitting there going, oh, Portugal. Yeah, 60 million. I went, he's a left mid. He kind of has to go on loan again. He's getting older, and he's okay at best. 60 million's incredible money. We also sold Lee Young-wook, and I was like sitting here going, he's just had his best season for us. We signed him for $1 million. We probably won't get a season like this again. He's already 25. Let's sell him to Barry for 40 million. So we did that. We also sold Delaunay to Haverfordwest for 30 million. Not bad for a free transfer. Cassoni to Barry for 28 million. Another winger / centre mid that just won't feature for us. So he went. And Alf Hook went to Galatasaray. Francesca left. There's a few players. Jairo Espinoza went to AC Milan finally for 2.1 million. He is 34 now. You know, I thought let's just let him go elsewhere. But that's it on the outs. We had a few ins. Sakitla's back. However, it's glitched. His work permit won't go through. Like, basically, he didn't get his work permit, but this hasn't increased. So when you initially sign someone with a work permit, it will increase for being in the country. Since he's gone back, this hasn't increased, which doesn't make sense because I'm like, well, he's living in the country, unless for some reason the game doesn't think he's living in the country. So I'm going to have to loan him out in January and see if it resets when he gets back into the country. But it's very weird, which is very frustrating because he should have a work permit by January. But because he hasn't been going up, he's just been sitting, not training, not playing, you know, which is a real shame because he's a very good footballer. And now sort of dropped down the rankings because of it. But yeah, also Peter Stenzel finally arrived from Germany. Our 13.75 million midfielder from Germany. Very, very good. Squad-wise, we're in, what's it called? Club World Cup mode at the moment. But goals-wise, Sidibe's got 25. Herman's having a good year with 14. Sasades, 12 and 12. Andreev having a very good year with 9 each. Delit's just got injured. Here's Lee Jambo. He's got 4 goals, 9 assists, 8.05 average rating. He's been very good for us yet again. 26 now. 26 on 99k a week. Assists-wise, 11 for Sades, 9 for Herman. It's a weird tactic. We're not scoring as much or doing as much as before, but, you know, not too bad. But yeah, schedule-wise, we are in the Club World Cup time. We did win our Super Cup versus Barry at 4-0, actually. A Herman hat-trick, which was pretty cool. 6-0 TNS, 3-0 Port Talbot, 3-0 Thudno, 5-2 against Penny Bont here. 6-1 Penny Bont. They had a tough time. How's Chloe and the doggos? Chloe's doing very well. Yeah, she's good as well. And the dogs have been fine. Chloe's looking for a job at the moment, so she's at the moment just looking after the dogs, learning German, the rest of it at the moment, but trying to look for a job. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, it goes well. But yeah, dogs are okay. I'm looking at getting an air conditioning unit because apparently it's going to be 34 on Friday this week in Germany, which I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, dogs are okay. We've got a couple of fans at the moment to try and keep them cool. But yeah, they're all doing well. They're all doing well, which is the important thing. Can you teach us some swear words in German? Scheiße. That's about it so far. 4-0 versus Paderborn in the Champions League. They were in our group. What a joke. By now. 2-0 versus Barry. 3-0 Aber in the Premier League Cup. Really, my win was 2-0. Zenit F word. I don't know what the F word is in German, honestly. 3-1 versus Zenit. 3-0 Bala. 6-1 Haverfordwest with Sadiba getting 5. Malmö, our final Champions League opponent, with 3-1 there. 2-1 Bangor City, 3-1 Lido, then 5-1 against Malmö away. 5-2 Ridima win, 3-1 Bala. We've got quite a small squad this year, actually. A bit of a core central squad. 3-2 with Stenzel getting his first goal for us, which is pretty cool. 4-1 versus Paderborn. 3-1 Thudno, 3-1 Zenit. 4-1 Port Talbot, 2-0 Barry. And we've just beaten S Tunis 2-0 and have a Estudiantes in the Club World Cup. League-wise, it's looking like this. We are 14 for 14 so far, doing well. Petty Bond, close, as well as Barry. Only, they're a game behind and 8 points behind. TNS and Ridima win, not doing great this year. Bala could get drawn in, otherwise it's looking like Haverfordwest versus ABBA for the 6th place spot there. Leagues around the league. Serie A, Inter Milan having a shocker, 17 points so far this season out of 15 games. They are long. I don't think they're winning the title this year. When will the crop top come back? I don't. It's in the cupboard. I know it's in the cupboard, but I don't know when. But yeah, they've had a shocking start. AC Milan on top, which is even funnier, with Juventus challenging at the moment. League we have Bordeaux and Monaco at the moment fighting for top spot. To be fair, it's just, no one can be counted out in the French league, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. Bundesliga, yeah, it's Bayern, 4 points clear of Mainz currently. La Liga and Real Sociedad not top at the moment. They do have a game in hand. It's Cadiz and Girona at the moment. Next time Senegal are in the World Cup in this game, I don't know. Maybe. Well, I don't know what I haven't actually looked at World Cup qualifying. We'll look at that, see what's going on, because obviously, a couple of years it'll be 23-66. And then finally, the Premier League. It's currently Stoke City on top with 35 points. West Ham 7 points off at the moment. Down the bottom, we've got Hampton, Richmond, Coventry, Plymouth. The Championship, meanwhile, got Liverpool looking to go straight back up with Gosport Watch. You got Whitehawk, Exeter there as well. Newport County. Man United are in League One, still in the playoffs currently. West Ham have been dominant. They have been. And then League Two is there as well. Did I miss anything? My PC just crashed. No, we were just going through the leagues, Diego, really. The Champions League, we're about to do the first knockout round, but here are the groups. Sociedad and Köln go through. Bayern, Lido. I didn't notice this. Say Lido. AC Milan, CSKA, Porto miss out. Wow, that's a tough group. Jesus. SES and Barry go through. West Ham finish bottom of their group. Monaco, Inter, Ajax, Atletico San Paulo. Benfica miss out too. Wow, Benfica and Porto miss out. Looking like I'll stay in tier 10 for an... Oh no, why's that? And that's us and Paderborn. And then Penny Bond. Look at that. Sparta Prague go through. Club Brugge. That's a nice first round knockout round opponent. What's going on in the Europa League? What did our teams do there? Aberystwyth just got through. Real, okay, to be honest, I didn't expect Real to do anything there. They'd get a win at least. West got through at least. I think that's it, yeah. Okay. Because they aren't good enough for tier 9. Yeah, I haven't actually looked in what's going on in the World Cup qualifying, because obviously a lot of the other World Cup qualifying have already started. So, like, yeah, Africa. Ghana have already drawn to Sierra Leone. Interesting. Okay. Nigeria, Southwest Senegal. They've won 2 from 2. Okay. Africa's a bit early still. I think South America, Asia's normally pretty decent. Yeah, Asia is always on its way. Qatar look like they're doing well. Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman. Looks like it'll be those 4. China are in there. Saudi Arabia, Australia. Okay, interesting. World Cup qualifying in North America. I think America are hosts for 23-66. No, Portugal are hosts. USA out of qualifying in the 3rd round. Wow, they miss it. They don't even go to the last bit of qualifying. Wow, USA, shocking. With Canada and Suriname. Okay. Jesus. My goodness me. Well, we've just done Americans for 4 years. Okay. I was sitting there going, oh, they must have qualified. They must have been hosts, but no. And then South America, we've got Argentina already nearly locking it down. Brazil, struggling. They're fine with Ecuador. Chile could get pulled in, but Brazil will probably be fine. But yeah, that's qualifying. Right, let's do the first knockout round draw. We also bought out a buyout for Sony's Salon clause. Because they were saying, they're like, oh, 30% of the profit from when we sold him for 28 million. I'm like, he's not going for more than 28 million. So buy 5 million, not bad at all. Right, who are we going to get? CSK, Bayern. Bordeaux, Milan. Barry, not us. Sociedad. Cologne. Köln. Sparta Prague, Monaco. Got my... Hey, how is it? I've heard some good things. Inter? Ajax? Could it be Atletico San Paulo? Oh, it's going to be Atletico San Paulo. Because we can't face Paderborn. So there you go. Let's go San Paulo. We played them in the quarters last time, I think it was. Good screen is so nice. Oh, no. I'd love to get it, but I'm like, I just can't fork out that kind of money right now. You know? It's a bit spenny. A little bit spenny. Right. What's going on? Is England still 0-0? Oh, England scored. Kane scored. No one announced it. Of course Kane scored. Okay. There we go. What kind of goal was it? Okay. Right. England 1-0. Shocking. After 4-day play time till still in October of season 3. Jesus, 70-second goal. I think it said as well. Jesus. I feel like we should be doing a bit better against Andorra, though. In all honesty. So what Switch games do you have to play on Switch 2 then? Because I know it's literally only Mario Kart, and then it's like the Switch 1 ports, isn't it? I guess. What games have you been playing so far on it, and how are they? I was from what I've seen, like the loading times on all the Pokemon games are incredible. Like they're so much faster. But right, there we go. MK World. Oh, yeah. Mario Kart World. Yeah. Pickford overtake Hart as second most capped goalkeeper. Wow. How many caps he got now? They've got a back 5 and midfield 4 to break down, but it should be 4 or 5 up. Okay. Fair enough. Well, hopefully we just hold on to the win. I saw fucking Italy lost 3-0 to Norway. You like the humour of your colleagues, Alex? Yeah, no, they're not too bad. I met a couple of guys. There's a funny guy from Liverpool, actually. He was doing running trading. He's very funny he was. But yeah, no, not too bad. I've been getting on well with them, better than I did in Kiruna at least, which is good. Yeah. So to be fair, it's a much bigger place, you know. And once I start, like at the moment, I'm still kind of by myself a bit because I'm in a smaller group because I'm in training. Once I actually am on shift, I'll be able to. I'm meeting a lot of new people, you know. Oh, here's a tweet. Back to tweets. 76. Jeez. Okay. Right. Played FIFA with my 12-year-old son. He beat me 12-1. Was fuming. So for the last few weeks, I've been secretly practicing. Had a rematch. Lost 14-0. Oof. Right. Let's go. First game back. Let's see what we're thinking of here. Yeah. At the moment, WBF's been injured, so Saker's playing left back and Gordon's playing right back. We've got Lee Jambo, Swan 1v4, Soral and Delphin, Sasada Sidibe, Elliot in goal, Tomic, Tazanovic. Yeah. Oh, yeah, WBF's just about back, but let's go. Let's jump into this game. Yeah, the tactic isn't a favourite of mine, I'd say. But it's getting the job done, and that's the important thing, honestly. But I just don't want to get through this season, in all honesty, to move on to something else. But let's see how things go in this game. Hopefully another Club World Cup win, especially after a week away, you know. But Sidibe, there's another tactic where the strikers basically have to carry us, you know. Also another tactic where our fullbacks are kind of out of position, which is probably not helping things. But, you know, we'll see how things go. Right. Alright, let's go. Oh, corner for them early. So Debe will clear initially. Cardozo, Pereira, good block. Hey, Delphin just kicks it out. Not a good start. Not indicating good start there. It's cleared again initially. Ortiz, Fernandez, Cordoba, Pereira, Sakir with a good tackle. Go on, lad. Okay, let's try and create something now. Nope, it's another throw in for them. Lee Jabber. Oh, thank God, I thought it was a penalty. Oh, yeah, Kepa to Arsenal is incredibly funny. Incredibly funny. I cannot believe they're signing him as competition for David Raya, man. Hilariously, it's on the books. It's a profit for us due to the amortization of his like how long he's been here. So technically, it comes off as profit, which is insane. But yeah, basically, whenever he starts for Arsenal, it's is that a penalty? Well, that's a penalty. Long shots galore, you know. Long shots. I see. Okay, fair enough. Cesades, you love to see it. First goal of the stream and of the final. We haven't been playing well, honestly, but you know, there you go. There you go. Trent came on for... Oh, yeah. Why the fuck was Jordan Henderson starting this game, man? Genuinely. Like, Jesus Christ. Shocking. Shocking. Oh, Christ. Not good stuff. Not good from us again. Boys, can we play a bit better than this? For God's sake? Right. Jesus Christ, Jordan Elliott. All in. Oh yeah, Chloe's phone died as well this week. Seems Chelsea making space for my beloved Mannion. Yes, yeah, well, no, technically, Kepa wasn't even involved in that. Technically, our 4 goalkeepers at the moment that were in the plans were Sanchez, Petrovic, Jorgensen, and Penders. So Penders will go out on loan. Basically, I feel like Jorgensen will either be sold or loaned as well, but most likely try to be sold. And then one of Sanchez or Petrovic will be sold. Probably Petrovic because he's actually got a bit more promise in him, and Sanchez will come back up most likely. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Jesus. But yeah, we got a lot of goalkeepers, honestly. But Penders looks very good. But basically, I think this Mannion signing is a bit of a stopgap, get like a good keeper for a couple seasons until Mike Penders is ready, because he seems the next prospect, you know. Gordon with it, not great. But yeah, also we're in for Gittins as well from Dortmund. Signed a lap. Well, happy about that. Very happy about that. We're in for a centre back as well, I think, but and another left winger apparently. Love my crown too. Oh, Escalante with a save there. Right, let's go. Right, Cesades, Sidibe. Oh, another save. Bless you, brother. Thank you. Okay, we're doing a bit better here. We just haven't got this second goal. So I'm as a Milan fan, I love him, but this season he just keeps making like stupid mistakes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, we'll see how he does in the Prem. You know, it's one of those ones where it's just sort of like we're in this weird situation where I would, in my opinion, I'd be starting Petrovic, but obviously the club doesn't rate him that highly. So, or Sanchez, obviously, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right. I got another sneeze coming as well. I think I've been got by the dog's hairs. If one goes up my nose, I'm sniffing all night. Oh, Cardozo with the. Okay, what are these highlights? Sidibe, go on, lad. Sorrel, Sidibe. Oh, Escalante with another save. Okay. So one before goes to Lee Jambo, to Sorrel, to Cesades. Escalante with a big save again. How many saves has he made today? He's made 8 already. We've been playing better. We just haven't been able to score because their keeper's decided to be incredible today. Well, we scored the 1 goal, but it was a penalty, you know. Sakir into someone before. Back to Delphin and another save. That wasn't a hard save, honestly, though. Escalante. Okay. Pereira. Ooh, don't like this. Don't like that. I thought that was going in. Oof. Sadibe. Going down the right. Back to Lee Jambo. Into Sasades. Sorrel. 1v4. Ooh, loses it. Sorrel wins it back, though. Jambo. Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? Delphin. Back to Tizanovic. Iramia. 1v4. Into Sasades. Sadibe. 10 saves now. Okay. Just get the second goal, please. Just get the second goal. Lee Jambo. We won't be getting any goal scoring records this season. They're going to score, aren't they? They're going to score 2 quick-fire goals and we're going to be done for. Delphin goes wide with his free kick. Sakara with his long throws into Lee Jambo to Delphin. Bounced up, cleared off the line. Sakara. 1v4. Tackled. Velasquez. Oh, well done. Well done, Amir. Sorrel. Sasades. Sadibe. Another save by Escalante. Only 1-0 for England is hilarious. It's like I don't know what people expected. Tuchel is known for his terrorism with Chelsea. I witnessed the last 8-9 months of Tuchel at Chelsea. It was pure terrorism, man. You know. So I don't know what people were hoping for. He's better than Southgate, but I feel like it's going to be the same. And especially England in qualifiers and friendlies, it's awful because it's just teams sit back for the entire game, you know, and England don't. Oh, there you go. Finally, City don't break it down well. But for England to not qualify, England will qualify very easily. You know, it won't be a problem. England always qualify, you know. They play like shit, but they still win and qualify, you know. But right, where is it? Like our group's Albania, Latvia, Serbia, Andorra, so it's not going to be an issue. They'll have to be the group is so easy on paper. Yeah, exactly. Like there'll have to be some fucking crazy shit going on to not qualify. And remember, it's an expanded World Cup, so you got to be really shit to not qualify. Delphin, it's more than that before. Ooh, Escalante tips over the bar. I've just realised we've had 21 shots on target this game. 21. Their keeper's just been on one. Sorrel for Andreev. Let's bring on Herman for Sasades. They'll need to finish on top. Basically, you got to be Italy. Basically, yeah. Oh, we are on top currently. As things stand, 6 points top at the moment. Belgium and Italy need to be the ones worrying about stuff at the moment. How the fuck are the Netherlands in qualifying? What a group A. Hold on. What group are they in? Oh, they haven't played a game yet. Okay, that's why. I was sitting there going, what the fuck? Occasional Dutch. Yeah, the fucking year I was in the fucking Netherlands, they didn't qualify, you know? Shocking. Italy, no World Cup since 06. Yeah, that is insane, by the way. By the way, they should have scored that. Genuinely insane. They theoretically could miss 3 World Cups in a row. Well, no. 2010. No, they were at the 2000. They were at the 2000 and... No. So you mean since 2014? They were in the 2014 World Cup. Because they were in England's group, weren't they? In Brazil. They were in the South Africa one. Yeah, no, I remember the Brazil one, the Brazil one, because it was us, Uruguay, Italy, and fucking Costa Rica, and Costa Rica topped the group. Yeah, but they weren't at the 2018 one, or the 2022, or theoretically, this would be their third in a row not qualifying, which would be absolutely insane. Right, we're going to win this. It was a fucking tough game. Their keeper made 20 saves in the game. We had 23 shots on target. We won 2-0, which is the important thing. Right. There we go. 2-0. Very nice, boys. Another Club World Cup in the bag. Right. We were considering sacking the coach and hiring Ranieri. Fuck's sake, brain fog. Oh, really? That'd be interesting. Would Ranieri leave Roma? Is it Roma he's at the moment? He's been what? He's been given a work permit. Are you joking me? What the fuck, Sakikla? How has he been? For God's sake, he's just been. I signed him, didn't get one. Somehow I've just offered him one now, and he's got a fucking work permit. God fucking damn it, man. Okay, sure. Well, he's gonna get his British nationality, thankfully. But good God. Oh. Right. Well then. He retired last season. He is now their technical director. Did he actually? Jesus, I'm happy again. Right. Sidibe gets best player. Sure. Next up. Not very short time to rest. However, he has retired 3 times in the past 3 years and kept coming back. Right. Bala versus Banger. Did we rest everybody? We did. It's hilarious that Sir Kick was now here. He can play for us just out of random fucking Tuesday. Right. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, cool. Who's gone for England? Gordon, Rice. Right. Anything going? Movement. Right, that's away as well, so it'll be tough. And I haven't actually looked at the Ballon d'Or shortlist for this year, so we'll see. I reckon. Well, Portugal won the Euros, so it could be a Portuguese player, but Sidibe should be a shoo-in based on how he's been doing so far. Well, the end of last season and the start of this season, you know. Let's have a look. Hold on, World award voting. Yeah, he's got 63 goals in 41 games. So who have we got nominated? We have Cesades, Gordon, Tizanovic, Jambo, WBF, Sidibe, and Sakir. Yeah, no, goals-wise, Sidibe and Cesades. Assists-wise, Jambo. No, Lee Young Wook is actually there as well, which is cool. Signs and Pedicic, 4 players. Play of the matches. Okay, average rating. The average rating, the top 5 are all my players. I think it's Sidibe's to lose, you know? Sidibe, oh, Herman, you have a contract expiring. Yes, I want to give you a new contract. 23.69. Nice. We're getting there. We are getting there slowly. Nearly, like... Well, we're in 23.65 at the end of this, which is halfway through the decade. And then we'll only have 5 more years of the World Cup rule, and then we'll be free reign. Sign whoever we want. Which is very fun. Right. Let's go. Anything going on? No. Good stuff. Okay, match preview. Here we go. Straight back into it. Straight back into the league games. Let's go. Selection. Now, what does the assistant manager say this time? I don't know if this is a makeup game or not. Might be. Right, they just want to put Rios on the bench. We do not need that many mid strikers on the bench. And Card maybe for John Wynn. Need a youngster on the bench. Stenzel. Sholo. Oh yes. So also players that have been getting some good amount of football are the youngsters. Edgar Arcia, our Venezuelan goalkeeper, has been playing pretty well, honestly. 10 caps for Venezuela, age 19. He is something. He got his work permit. I try to loan him out to Spain. I might try and loan him out to Spain again, but he's doing well. He's doing very well. Also, watching you has been doing very well as well. He's unfortunately abandoned Vietnam to switch to England, but he's been playing well when he's been playing. And also Andre J. Yoon as well. Not too bad. All right. Is this everything? I want to put Sakikla on the bench, actually. Get him a start. Where is he? There you are, lad. Put you on. Your re-debut for the club after the work permit situation didn't work last time. So let's go. Right, they're starting David Johnson. David Johnson up top. Bloody hell, it's been a while, mate. It probably hasn't been. It's probably only been like 3 years, but it feels like an age ago. And Jose Gamboa and Danny Wise and this David Johnson. How old are you? 29. Oh, to be fair, it's been 4 years. He's actually done pretty well for them. And he's done incredibly well for Nigeria after switching from England to Nigeria, you know? Because he was initially English. Had won a friendly cap for them and then decided to switch to Nigeria after he didn't play him enough. But a good decision for him. Right, off we go again into another game. Let's try and get a win versus 6th placed Aberystwyth currently. Right. Oh, so nearly an early goal there. Nearly. But, right. Zamora. Oh, Spal. So they're not back from the they were value. Spal will not be playing in the Serie C. Oh, Sasades. You'll love to see it. Early goal. That's nice to see it. Good stuff. What even happens here? Sakir into Delphin. Delphin with a shot. Keeper saves and it just falls to Sasades. There you go. Nice. They have a free kick immediately, but we've got the ball. Okay, Spurs women managed about. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, well, didn't they finish just above the relegation zone or something like that? Yeah, I just can't believe they sacked it, and also the fact they took 3 weeks to do it. You know, like why have you decided to sack him? Like surely you would have known. You should have known no matter what if it was like theoretically, if you're going to sack him if he wins the Europa League, you would have known that beforehand, that even though he won the Europa League, he should have been sacked, you know? And you would have had 3 weeks to go find your replacement and find your transfer targets. And you could probably, at this point, you would have had a manager and be going for transfer targets. But now you've got to go through the whole process of trying to find a new manager within a week or two. And then you got another week or two of transfers. And you won't be signing players until like late June, you know, when you could have been signing players now-ish. It's just so weird. Very, like, I also don't agree with, because I feel like Ange had like, they were playing some shit football and he did not adapt very well, but he had unprecedented injuries, you know? Unprecedented. Like, the whole squad was out nearly at one point. Like, goodness me. Having to play fucking Ben Davies at centre-back in the Premier League for Tottenham, you know? I think this year is not as bad due to the Club World Cup. Why would it not be as bad because of the Club World Cup? Oh, Serban. Surely that... Well, they're not in the Club World Cup, so it doesn't matter as much. Because Levi's a silly cunt who still doesn't know what he's doing. Plus, he's lost his number 2 in charge. He's waiting for what Patrici or whatever he called to come back for his to buy players again. Oh, for God's sake. Of course, David Johnson scores. First shot on target of the game. 1-1. Very poor from us. Very poor. Oh, God, don't do it. Second goal. We've gone to shit, it seems. Zamora ball in. Oh my God, we nearly put it in our own net that I saw. Come on, lads, let's wake up a little bit here. Otten goes over the bar. Ureira. Most of the big competitors of Tottenham are going to be there, which will give Tottenham plenty of time to operate without being disturbed. I honestly don't agree. I feel like teams have been doing their transfer business even earlier because of the Club World Cup. Like, you see like Real Madrid and Chelsea and like Liverpool all trying to get these deals done as soon as possible to get the Club World Cup, get ready for the Club World Cup, you know? So before, sometimes they would have a bit more time to work on their targets, but now like they're not acting, so that some of their targets potentially are moving to other positions, you know? Like it feels like it's actually a negative in fact, because all these other clubs are speeding through these transfers. Gordon's injured again. For God's sake, lad. They're speeding through, and Spurs are just sitting there. But I don't know. To be fair, I feel like Mbumo would be a very much a Spurs signing, but apparently United are just offering him insane money to go to them. Right. They can play in the tournament and still sign players. Yeah, exactly. Sidibe! You love to say it. Good stuff, lads. 27th of the season for Sidibe. He is carrying us this year. Not been a very effective game from us so far, but we're winning, I guess. Right. Christ alive. Okay. I reckon this one will be the largest for total deals in money terms in history for the Prem. It could be. It could be, honestly. Yeah, it could be. Well, you got Cunha for 62. Wirtz is going for 140. Man City are signing at 8 Nori. Shirky. Fucking Renders. We've signed a lap. We're looking at Etike. Also looking at Gittins. Also looking for potential. Oh, not like this. That was an insane ball, by the way. Elliot, what a save. We're looking at fucking Morgan Rogers, I think, from Villa. Or a left winger of some sorts. Arsenal are looking at Sesko for 92 million or whatever it is. I agree. It could be. It could be. Man United and Mbumo for 70 million, maybe 60 to 70 million. Like it's yeah. I'm thinking about it for sure. Which is I honestly I don't know who Spurs signed this summer. That's the crazy part about it. Like it seems like wow, Sidibe got incredibly lucky there. But 3-1. Like I know all of the other targets. Like Man City have their targets. Liverpool have their targets. They're getting like Kirkes. Hello, Ardy. Like United are getting theirs. Arsenal, they're a little like Raya and Sesko. They seem to be their big ones at the moment. Chelsea have their targets. Everyone has their targets. It seems. Poor Bournemouth, by the way. They're losing. They lose. What's his name? Huysen. They're apparently potentially losing Zubeni or whatever to PSG and Kirkes to Liverpool and Kepa. So they've lost their goalkeeper and 3 of their back 4. So poor Bournemouth. But I haven't heard anything about Spurs' even targets, you know? So it's going to be very interesting to see who they go for this summer. England full-time 1-0. Jesus. Christ. We'll just get in the youth with potential like Bergvall and Craig. Well, yeah, that is, I guess, the only saving grace is that these guys are going to get better. But then the worrying thing is that you at this point, I feel like Marcus gone out for 4 or 5 weeks. I think Romero might leave. Only thing Levi targets is record profits. True. Like I can see some other players pushing to leave. Like Son might leave. Well, he's kind of done already. But anyway, by the way, I'm going to get my water bottle. I forgot to bring it in here, so I'll be back in 1 second. Right. They have Paratici, who's known to buy players he likes over players which are functional to the style of play of the manager. Well, to be honest, the Paratici Who did he sign? He signed Kulusevski, which I thought was an absolute bargain at the time. Did he sign Bentancur? He's been decent for Spurs. I feel like he's been okay with his signings when he did make his signings. You know, they were decent. I thought. But you know, it's a very weird summer for Tottenham, which is hilarious because they got the Champions League. They got Champions League. You know, but this is why I wanted them to win, honestly, because goodness me, imagine United with the Champions League. Well, they're getting fucking Mbuma and Cunha without it. So what would they do with it? Right. Well, yeah, fucking Aaron Rodgers signed up with the Steelers as well. Kulusevski and Bentancur were the players he had at Juventus. He does not scout much, really. let me see who he signed. Paratici, Spurs signings. 29 pounds. He signed 29 players. Oh, he got Christian Romero, which overall was decent. Right, Jed Spence, Brian Gill, not good. Danjuma, not good. Solomon, free transfer, I guess. Bellini, loan. Oh, Alejo Veliz, I still think is going to come good. Richarlison, probably not great for 50 million. The Werner loan, Fraser Forster, free transfer. Brennan Johnson, okay. Langley loan, no. Emerson Royale, no. Perisic free transfer, he was alright. Solanke, Dragusin, Ashley Phillips, Basuma not bad. Odebear, still thingamajig still out. Archie Gray, yeah, I like him. Bergvall, I like him. Bentancur, like him. Kulusevski, like that. Adogi, like that. Pape Sarr, also like that. Vicario. Van den Ven, 35 million from Wolfsburg, and then Romero, Pedro Porro. Honestly, like he had a relatively good record, I thought. That's in Paratici, but he's been around for like 18 months, so does he have the same pull? His suspension ends in 2 weeks, and then he's back operational. I honestly think he made some good signings, I think. Some good, like, value for money signings. There was a few misses in there. Getting profit on the Brazilian right back is daylight robbery. You mean Emerson Royale? Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Right, we got a few players joining, actually. I know I mentioned earlier, but spelled his name right. I don't care for him or love his cronies. It's crazy that, like, going from winning your first trophy in so long to then just, yeah, it is very just. Okay, right. Good stuff. All right. 4-1-6-0, 2-0, 0-0, 5-0. Like ABBA, yeah, bottom half now. Okay. With 5 to go. Okay. Right. Oh. Right, let's go. Okay, cool. 5-0, blah, 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 blah. We got Ballot up next. WBF's finally back, which is nice. Herman gets his new deal. Game day, actually, and our last of the calendar year. Like, new manager has to deliver a trophy first year, like FA Cup and finish top 6 to prove Lugo was sacking Ange. Yeah, no, I agree. But I think it'll only matter if he finishes top 6 or not, you know? But, arguably, it's been the most competitive it's been in the Premier League at the moment, so it'll be a very interesting year. However, I don't know whether the Club World Cup will cause a few teams to get fatigued. I'm a bit worried with Chelsea, but at the same time, it's going to make so much money for us, you know? It's like, is it worth it? But it could affect our Premier League run, which could give Arsenal a good run. City, Chelsea, are Liverpool in it this year? No, they're not, are they? No, they are. Liverpool are as well. Yeah, because of their Champions League win. Right, right. Who do we want to swap around here? I want to start Sakikla today. Nice. And I also want to start Park Jin Ho to start. What the fuck? Reeve, maybe. No Frey. Let's do you. Where is Blancard? You. Mustafa Ak. And Arcia. I'm going to put Iramia at left back. And let's do that. And let's also start Sidibe. Well, Nilfrey's a bit tired actually, so maybe we'll start Sorrel. Right, let's go with that. I think the new Europe formats have made a difference. The new Europe formats in terms of what? Right, let's go. Come on, Sakitlo. Let's get a goal on your debut back. Your re-debut. Or your restarting debut, I guess. Let's mark up. Da-da. Okay. Show me what you can do, lads. I love the new formats and the teams don't drop to... Yeah, no, I do. I agree. Like, the Swiss... I hate the new format in FM and also in real life. Stupid format just to make UEFA for more money. I enjoy the group stage. I think it has made things more interesting because the teams are playing a different... Like, they're not playing the same teams twice each group stages, you know? Which, especially when it was like Chelsea versus like a small team or like a Real Madrid versus fucking a tiny team and they would just smash them twice, you know? It makes things a bit more difficult and a bit more change. And like the fact that the league table can, like the fact that PSG were literally like 1 point, was it 1 point or 2 points away of missing out on fucking the knockouts and then going to win it? Been tough on some teams where matches are not seeded. Like I do prefer it. I think it gives more meaning to all of the games because there'd be a lot of times that the teams would be through to the group stages by 4 games in, you know, and the last 2 games they just wouldn't care for it. But this time it means something, you know. I don't like the knockouts being seeded though, really. Well, I don't like them being seeded. I think the whole like 1 to 8 getting a skip is fine, but I don't think it should be seeded. I think it should be a random draw, honestly. I like the randomness to it. But I actually think it's done pretty well based on for a UEFA decision, which is kind of crazy. I fear that the Club World Cup's going to be a shocker, but for Chelsea, I don't care at the moment because we're going to make a fuck ton of money off of it. What a block, by the way! I think that was Mustafa Ak. Was that? No, yes, it was. Right, that was the first shot on target of the game. Right. Butler, Edwards, Amori, Sorrell tries to get in, Jamie Edwards, Dean Evans. Come on, lads, for God's sake, boys. Let's be a bit better here. Sakitlo, free kick. Kone saves. Okay. Like, sometimes you can get a bad group stage. He's offside. Yeah. And he missed. Sakitlo, mate. What have I signed back here, mate? Right, assertive. I'm not happy with the performance. Should be up by more against this Bala team who was second bottom. Right, let's go. Andrive, Sorrel, Blancard. I just don't think it's a great formation, unfortunately. It's funny because most of the formations, like when they're like this, have 2 attacking mids, not 2 centre mids, or like, you know, they're a bit more attacking. This one's like rather defensive for a 4-2-2-2, which is annoying. Right, Sakir. Sorrel. Sorrel, mate. Come on, lad. Gotta see something better than that, fella. Emir. Blancard. Tomic. Wait, why is Tomic playing right back? What the fuck? What did I do? Okay, maybe I forgot about that. All in, cleared. Andrive. Sidibe. Shot blocked. Blancard. Sorrel. Wait, why the fuck is Blancard taking set pieces? Okay. I guess that's why. Probably need to update that. Right, Sakir, Sorrel, Blancard, Andrive, Lee Jap. What is going on? What is going on there? Come on, lads. Let's get this second goal, please. Sakitlo! Oh, it's off the line and ran across the goal line. Oh, So close. Blancard, Sorrel, Andrive, tackled and cleared, yeah. Boys, no, fuck this up. Tomic. Jesus Christ, Tomic. Sakir, Blancard, Sadibe. Oh, straight into the hands of Kone. A bit worried here, lads. A little bit worried. Alright, sorry, Sir Kickler. You've had a bit of a shocker today. In your re-debut. Maybe I'll give you need a bit more time. Andrive. There you go, lad. There you go. Andrive's done very well for us this year. He's had a fantastic season so far. 11th of the season for him. Single-handedly won us this game. Lovely free kick here. As well, in the rain, in the mud. Bam. Keeper can only get a hand to it. Oh, kick-off highlight. Don't like that, though. Price. There's a big touch. Anyone going to go close him down? Hughes ball in. Initially cleared, but then it's... Okay, Sadiba wins that. Andrive tries to get to it. They still have the ball, though. Clark. Dean Evans. Herman. Sadiba. Tomic. Blancard. Sadibe. Herman. Oh, Kone. Tips over. Right, what else can I do now? Right. Then we'll do that. And we'll look at that. Give Nielsen his debut for us. Oh, yeah, Nielsen's a player I think I signed in the summer. He's a Danish centre mid from Copenhagen, I think. Stafford Ack. Oh, it will be nice once we finally get to sign whoever we want, because at the moment we have so many players playing out of position. It's crazy. We have no fullbacks basically at the moment. We have like no wingers. It's just ridiculous. Andrive, Nielsen, Blancard. Oh, he's at the bar. Would have been a lovely goal. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good. Right, 2-0. Nice win. Not the best of games from us, but it is a win nonetheless, much like England versus Andorra. However, I think we're a bit better than that. Right. Let's mark up. Good stuff. Now, we get to see the new calendar. Who wins the Ballon d'Or is the question. Also, I haven't even scouted the 6-month dealies. Shit. Completely forgot about them. Hold on. Let's have a look. Who's got a year left on their contract with the most value? You. Bit late, but you know, might as well give him a scout. James Mensah. Definitely an option. Salah has to win the Ballon d'Or. Why does he have to win the Ballon d'Or? Honestly, I feel like this year probably goes to fucking Yamal or Dembele at this rate. I don't know. But Salah definitely top 3, I'd say. But unfortunately, Salah didn't really do great in Europe and also plays for Egypt. So that's a problem for your recognisability, you know. But I guess there hasn't been any tournaments this summer, you know. So I guess the Club World Cup actually might have quite a big effect, you know, because if you see like we see someone like a Madrid win it, or even Barca win it with Yamal, like Yamal has definitely got it's all about momentum as well, like whenever you get it. But I don't know, does the Club World Cup count for the Ballon d'Or? Is the Ballon d'Or isn't it calendar year Ballon d'Or? Because we're only 6 months in, aren't we? You know, all depends on the Club World Cup, I guess, but we'll see. Like, he did a fantastic, one of the best seasons in the Premier League, but unfortunately, European, he did all right, but Liverpool didn't like went out early for them, I guess. You know. Right, you're right. Apologise. Blah blah. Okay. Let's go. Right, here we go. I think the 30th will be the day. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players also join us. The Ballon d'Or is in November, if I'm not wrong, or October. Okay. Lol, Maguire played up front every game he would win it. It was it's like us with Chelsea with Marcus Alonso and Cucurella at this point. Just put them up top. I honestly do think we were fucking. This world was it's a real shame we never got to saw Marcus Alonso as a striker. Who the fuck is this? Klaus Lamens. Holy shit, he's on offer. Why the fuck is he got? Oh my god, please let me sign him. 18-year-old. My good god. I was close enough. How the fuck? How the fuck is he available on a 6-month deal? Goodness, please let me sign him. Stephen Mast here. He's 31. Wow, he's good though. He's very good. 51. 140k a week. Nope. There's a few old players here. However, James Mensah, definitely an option. Can I talk to you first, lad? Yeah, nice. I can. It worked. 62k a week is it's tough, especially when you're only on 77k a week, man. It's a bit of a jump, you know? I can offer to 2370 now, which is pretty cool. Relegation release clause. 40k? Maybe I could 40. 45.
Bruh. Look at this dude.
Who are we checking? Andy Pulisic. RDG Force 1. That's fucking Duck God. 47k, I guess. Who do you want to check, Duck God? Simsek. He's alright. Marvin Lorsch. Right back. 25. Was this before the LeBron James of soccer? Sorry? I don't think Pulisic is in this, is he? No. Jan Lundberg from Malmö. What are we looking for here? Ismet Kaya? Saj. What else are we looking for here? Shapalov. Why is Klaus Lemons available for that? Torsten Jassensen? No. Okay. Potential. Yeah, Botcham haven't done very well there. Right. Stephen Mortensen? James Mensah. I've already offered him a contract. Sebastian Mir. I think that's about it. We could look at Stephen Mast. He is very good. He wants 140k, so no point asking you to sign him then. Shame is no way to filter a player by a search of what former player they're compared to. Yeah, that would be something. That would be something. Hilarious if we wouldn't be able to sign Americans either. The next Dino Zoff, etc. We can't be able to, we're banned from signing Americans at them anyway. Give it until 2366. And then we can sign Americans because they didn't qualify for the 2366 World Cup. So, kind of crazy. But, right. Campo's loan finishing today as well. Who's on the transfer list? If that's who's on fucking 6-month deals. Right. Oh. Triggered an extension. Damn. Oh, excuse me. I'm very sneezy today. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Oh yeah. So how's people's week been and weekend? Anyone up to much today? We went shopping today because the shops are closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday due to being quiet day Sunday and public holiday, bank holiday Monday. But otherwise, we haven't done too much. It's been a quiet day for us. Alright, what else is going on? Sidibe! I love to fucking see. I thought he would. Sasada's come second and Lee Jambo comes third. But Sidibe, very much deserving his Ballon d'Or, 22-year-old. Fantastic season. Had to log into an alt to check if something worked for another account on a different channel, and this was logged into a separate browser. That's 65 goals in 43 games. Very nice. What's the team of the year looking like? Jordan Elliott in goal, Sakar. We got Tizanovic and WBF, Lee Jambo, and Sidibe up top. We got Sasadas on the bench, Marcus Gordon on the bench, Pedicic on the bench as well. Nice. The Young Wook claims Asian footballer. Nice. Romano Mando. eBay French Player of the Year, Barry Davey. Okay. Got Hall. Oh yeah, I need to pull him back because he's barely been played. I loaned him out and they just haven't played him, so I'm going to try and offer him out again. Someone else. It works, so I was already logged in, thought I'd have some fun and reminisce. Tried to do a college work all week. Trying to do college work. Oof. Not fun then. Not fun. Oh yeah! I forgot to say my first paper got published. Finally. So I'm now a published author. So yeah, my first paper got published from my PhD, which was fun. Now nothing today, just watching kids at home, nothing exciting or cool apart from it. Summer Game Fest 2. So 2-hour show last night for game trailers. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice relaxing day then. Good. Alright, start a transfer window. 6 players join. So, Neri Sanabria from Paraguay. He joins us from Cerro Porteño for 1.8 million. Take forward. 19. Yay, well done. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll put it in the Discord if anyone wants to read it. It's technically it's the easiest or the simplest one to read of all of them because it's about the experiment mostly. Like it's just kind of like describing the experiment. So not too bad, but yeah. Also, they're not great quality. they're not going to change the world, but you know, interesting. When who's sending us some of your royalties? What do you mean royalty? When did you go? When did you commit? When did you contribute to the paper? You distracted me from it. More like, right, and Mehmeti there as well. Right, there you go. All of the youngsters signed. Now into January. And Really Win up first. Exactly. Doesn't mean you get to be a contributor. Okay. Okay. What are the games on at the moment? I saw fucking Northern Ireland were playing. Oh, they're only playing a friendly versus Denmark. Look, 8:45. Oh god, Albania, Serbia. Jesus. Might one day get a knighthood from King William V. Probably not. Jesus, what a game. 6-5. Barry Davies still scoring a ridiculous amount of goals for Penny Bond. My goodness. He's surely a legend for them by now. Lido win again. Oh, I can sign up. Oh, no, I can't sign, but I can scout the Americans, see if there's anyone good. Youth intake. Or Americans. Oh, yes, transfer list as well. Let's have a look at the transfer list. Anybody good? 21.5. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bakir. Oh, I can actually sign him. Interesting. Interesting. Why are they selling him? And they're selling Zarapin. Wow. Okay. Real Sociedad. There's something happening with Real Sociedad. They're selling 2 major players there. This guy as well. There's some deals on the market this year. There's actually like some movement on the transfer list, which is kind of crazy. Demir as well. Yeah. Well, we'll get another scout report of all these guys. They're not Vitka. Okay. Tech. Like, my goodness. Let's just scout all you lot. That's definitely something. Right. Okay, good stuff. Good. Oh. Right. Anyone good from America to sign in the future? Not particularly. But here we go. Here's the Bakir. So they're saying he's not going to want that much money. Interesting. Is he a Spanish national yet? No, but he's a Turkish international. Let's see how much he wants from us. I reckon I want over 100,000 though. Same thing with Zarapin here. I think he's a definitely good option to try and sign as just a centre back here. See if we can sign him. Belarikov, 10 million. He looks very good. He does look very good. 20 flair as well. Good passing. We're gonna be spending a lot of money this summer. If this, I reckon we won't get. We'll get maybe one of these guys because I think the wages might be too much for us. Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like this guy won't get a work permit. He's only been in France for... Oh, I've clicked France. Damn it. Spot the difference. Part 1. Part 2. Oh, God, they're always so... Why are the guy R's are so small? I need to, like, open in them in, like, a new tab every time I see them. Right. Get this on the big screen. On the big monitor. Right, what are we looking at? Edgar Garcia and Jose Garcia. Both from Mexico. Jesus, fair play. They're both very good, aren't they? Jesus. Are they actually brothers? If you discovered an extinction level event at work, would you tell us? Our satellites are pointed at the Earth, so all I can really do is be like, oh yeah, it's there's a lot of clouds right now. Nope, same clubs, same release clause. Jeez, nice. Not bad at all. Alright, Demir. They say he's very good. I think I'll leave him out of all of them, which is interesting. Bayern. Aiden. Oh shit, it's a nuclear mushroom cloud. Well, technically I could, yeah, if it was in Europe, but I feel like if that happened, you'd probably know, you know? You'd know before I had to tell you a lot. Tekin. Selim Tekin, this guy. This guy looks very good. He went to the UK for a little bit. He's Austrian, it's fine. I want 8.75 million for him. Fancy. Oh, yeah, sorry, Fancy. He's still wanting to play. Basically, he's been kind of superseded by... He's 39. Barely played this year, but, you know... Yeah, he played one time. Okay, Ridimawin up next. Let's see if these fees go in and we get to look at the wages situation first. Okay. Wow, that's cheap. Oh my god, all of these guys have really low wage asks. That's really low, actually, from what I was expecting. Oh, the backup status, they only want 31k. Right, I'll give you 48k. He wants 72 now. I can only offer up to 52k. Why is my weight? Is it because, no, like, I've got an insane amount of wage budget. I've got 2.49 million. Why are you offering so little? Yes, you just offer, like... See, I keep having to give him more money because my fucking limits are in. It's so weird. Okay, 65k is not bad. Zarapin. See, why can I only offer 31 million? Doesn't make sense. Yeah. 61? Okay, 61k. Okay. And then I could definitely get for 31, I reckon, if I just push hard enough. Maybe I could push it to 37 or something. Rotation 36. 45, I guess. And this one, I don't know what he wants. I don't know why my budgets are so low, though, for a backup. Oh my god, he'd take a backup option. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, whatever, mate. Sure, I'll take the sign-on fee. Okay, so I could theoretically get all four, and I'd be spending like 40, 50 million. That's crazy. I don't know. I never go in the transfer market for that much. We'll see if I get any of them. Maybe I did see Barry were in for one of them, but what a wild January this could be. Right. Let's go. Cool. Excuse me. Right, there's the Spanish window opening, which is hilarious because was there any is there transfer listed for the Spanish teams? No, they're already transfer listed. Yeah. That's it. Right, then it. Right, what was I going to do? I was going to look at my transfers and at least loan out Neri Sanabria, or try to. And let's also look at these guys and see if there's anybody here that needs to be loaned out. The youngsters, all of you lot need to be loaned out again. Daniel Guida, maybe not, because you're retiring at the end of the year, but Park Jin Ho, I would like to loan out. And let's leave it at that for now. How are my loanees doing? I need to see if there's any loans that I want to bring back. Go. Goals. Pereira. Okay, he's doing well in Spain. You're in Uruguay. Free Tauscher. Cispachillo. Okay, nothing too crazy, but oh yeah, I need to bring back Scott Hall. I can't call him back. God damn, I should have put a recall in there. God damn. Okay, well then, we continue onwards. Hopefully they just play him more. Okay, right. Good stuff. Tienen? From Belgium. I was supposed to send you to Serbia, lad. A few players that want you. Good few players want you, Campo. He's a good option, honestly. Right. Good stuff. Bit late, but I'm good, thanks. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Been up to much this weekend? Alright. Good.
Belly cam.
Oh, where's the belly cam right now? We're over there. Oh, hello, Matt. There you go. Oh, get a side view. There's my. It is Money in the Bank tonight. It's a very weird card. That's what I thought. But there's only like 4 matches. It's very weird. Very, very weird. Oh, fucking Worlds Collide is on in fucking soon, isn't it? Like half an hour or something. The women's Money in the Bank match is going to be probably insane because like the amount of like the star power in that is kind of crazy. But then the men's is so weird. Side belly promotion from my Albanian team from the 4th division. Let's go. Hey, nice. Yeah, like the women's one, they could theoretically all be like fucking world champs, and then the men's one is just so weird in comparison. You know, like it's Andrade, fucking Americano, Grande Americano. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. But you know, who knows? Who fucking knows? WW3 instigator match is on in 50 minutes too. Which one is that one? Oh, Albania, Serbia. Yeah. And then there's like the Becky versus Lyra. That should be good. And then the weird tag match. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting night, I guess. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, let's play Klostra. Why not? Herman. Why not? Delphin for Stenzel. Fuck it, you know? Fuck it. A bit of a rotational 11, but I think we can do it. How is the narrow formation going? Yeah, Albania. So it's okay. It's not greatest. It's not incredible offensively, but it's getting the job done. I reckon it'll be a shit event for some reason. I hope, like, theoretically, the 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches should go crazy. The Lyra versus Becky match should be good as well. I can see the tag match being shite. And I don't know, is that the main event? Or it might, I guess it will be, but I can see that one being shite. But it's just so weird there's only 4 matches. And there's no world championships being defended on it, you know? It feels like there's not enough on the card, weirdly. I'm sat watching crypto charts while watching Alex. Oh, you need to give us your tips then. Apparently Bangor Stadium going to be UK's first full-size 4G pitch. Oh, weird. Very odd. Okay. So Kickler. Hey, his first goal back for us. Nice. But who knows? Who knows? Interesting though. Did you see? I watched SmackDown today, Nizzy. They see that King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring get an automatic title shot, whoever wins it, which I guess gives a bit more like emphasis to King and Queen of the Ring. So we'll have to see how that goes. Right, Andreev, Herman, tackled, cleared. John wins there. Blancard, Andreev, Sakikla. Sakikla into Herman. Oh, lovely work. Lovely work. That's 2-0, and we're a bit better than we were previously. Starting the new calendar year off with a bang. Right. Okay. Good stuff. Good. Andreev into Sakikla. Herman. Oh, can't give up fun information. It's banned. Is it actually? I didn't know that. That's a good thing I didn't. Although I don't really have any. That's wild. Right. Klostra. Into Smore in the movie 4. Into Andreev. Into Stenzel. Oh, it's all over the place. Oh, the keeper's got it this time. Keeper's got it this time. Right. Klostra. Into Smore in the movie 4. Blancard. So Kickler. And he's got his second. He's back in the groove. He had a poor game start, but he's back in the groove now. Which is nice because we need a third strike. Well, we've got Herman as our third striker currently, but I do want a fourth striker because Sasada isn't getting any younger. And we've got Sidibe only at this point. Yeah, I think so. I could tell someone to invest and they lose everything. The infight could have been wrong. Isn't that the same with everything though? You know, you just say, this is my personal advice. Blah blah blah. Whatever. What's it called? You know, this isn't financial advice. You premise it with that. But I did this, you know? Right. 154. Okay, goes wide. Dyer. Over to Davies. Leakopoulos. Oh. Dyer. Davies. Leakopoulos, former boy, of course. Oh, he's at the post. Very close to scoring there. Foxtra. Arcia. Oh yeah, Yaupi's playing. He's one of our young left backs. He's got some potential in him. So Kickler, lovely run. Andreev, Stenzel, Blancard with a shot. Herman on the rebound, and both of them on a brace now. 4-0. Nice. Okay, Stenzel back to Blancard. A good strike from range, and to be fair, Herman does very well on the rebound here. It's a tough angle. Keeper probably should do better there, but 4-0. Lovely, jubbly. Okay. Right. Good stuff. We might actually have to loan players if we get all of those signings coming in. Very pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it up. All right, get creative. To Kickler, Herman. Back to Sir Kickler. I'm watching Ofa too. What is Ofa? Only Fools and Horses. Blancard. Yaupi, Stenzel. Andreev. Stenzel. Kotstra. Yeah, I haven't heard it called by the abbreviation before. The Jolly Boys Outing. I've never watched it. I have to admit, I've never watched Only Fools and Horses. It was obviously a bit before my time. To Kickler, Andreev, Stenzel, Blancard. Oh, he's tackled there. He won it back. Herman. Oh, Selleck with a big save. Oh, okay. I don't know what O'Sullivan did there, but he's given us a corner. Klotstra. Ball in. Cleared. One with 4. Stenzel. Way wide. Way wide. Okay. It's a Kickler. Klotstra. Blancard. One with 4. Blocked. Blancard. Fouled by Joe Abata. It's a Kickler. Okay, Selleck with another save. Okay, I think so. Kickler's getting a bit tired. I don't want to get him injured. Selleck with a big save again. Wait until 60, I guess. There's a lot of us though. This game. Stenzel also looking tired. So is Blancard. Right, let's sub now. Let's bring on Anjay Yoon, and let's bring on David Delphin for Stenzel. Milinkovic Savic is a free agent. He wants 39.5k, and I think this is all right, but I want him longer. I put contract length to max offer, counter offer 550k per week, and original contract length. You just what? You wanting 40k to 550k? That's some jump, unfortunately. And Jay Yoon has picked up a knock there coming on. Those subs absolutely killed the game. No more highlights at all. 4-0 full time. Job was done in the first half. But the win, boys. Alright. On to Penny Bond. Oh wait, I'm getting affiliate club. Nice. Okay, let's go. Good stuff. Barry do win. And Port Talbot win. Okay. Andre Unit for 3 weeks. Okay. Oh, I need to send that guy to Serbia, don't I? Yeah. We'll wait until the end of the month, though, because Serbia winter doesn't open until, like, the late January or some shit like that, I think. Okay. Good stuff. No offers for 7 players. Fine. No! German signs for fucking Sociedad. You bastards. You bastards. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. I remember in the Championship Manager days when there were no transfer windows. That's wild. That is wild. Damn it, Klaus. I'm about to give him fucking 20 million in players. Master Sooner make John Wynn bid. Nope. He'll be playing with us this year. Unless John Wynn is our centre back that's kind of on the bench this year. 32. It's like, you got Tomic, you got Ack, Jeremiah, John Wynn. You could go Johnny Dow, you could go Gaillard. Luca Hummels could definitely be an option there. Maybe you bring Luca Hummels back early. You can't. But maybe. Where's it? Coburn, Aiden. Yeah, Frank Tito, by the way. This guy looks very good. Hopefully getting his work permit this year. Peruvian centre back. Oh no, he's out. What? Oh. Okay, maybe not then. He's played 8 times this season, John Wynn. Cordoba. You can bring Cordoba back just to have as cover. Maybe. We'll see how much they bid for him. Like if they bid for him again, you know. He's 32. Be time. I think Luca Hummels might get a run next year. Right. Excuse me. Apologies. I got a line this morning, by the way, and it was 7 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. Bing has decided to wake me up now because I've been waking up at 6 a.m. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's time to wake up now." It's like, "Oh fuck." So what a lie-in to 7 a.m. I got this morning. Petty Bond. Oh. Premier League. This is going to be a tough one. Not the toughest one yet. We are currently 8 points clear with the game in hand. We would go very far clear if we won the game in hand, but let's see. Right. Come on, go on, what the fuck? Jesus. Okay. Right. This is definitely a makeup game as well. Well, no, it's not. Technically, it's weird. It's weird. All right. Oh, that's so funny. The top 4 goal scorers are former strikers of ours. Barry Davies, Steve Bentley, Goran Pedicic, and Corentin Delorney. That's good. Gordon bid. Nope. How does he's 31 now, Gordon? Jesus. Board receiver. Oh, there's a lot of options there. Get Northern. Oh, you get Nice. Nice. Some French ones. Italian. Or Cliftonville. I think you go probably Nice. Wow. Below average, average good. Let's go Cliftonville, you know. Didn't try the new 0708. No, I have not. I have not. Still insane they haven't given any news and we're in fucking June, you know? Like nothing. Right, here we go. Game day. Okay. Good. How long to the world record? Hello, Yepe. We're in the season 349 right now, and the record is 528. So another 179 years. So we're under 180 years now. Decent. So yeah, we're getting there slowly. Sakare not playing this game. You joking? Are you mad? Right. Sorrowley, Jambus, Sadiba, Sasadas. I want Bruckner up top. Interesting. are we doing here, lads? Right, that's what we want. Okay, I think that's good. Nice. Yeah, Holly Jaupi here, 17-year-old German left back. I think he's German Albanian. He's from Mönchengladbach. He looks pretty decent. Gunay. Got a lot of German youngsters, honestly, at this point. A lot of German youngsters. Right. Harry Davey and Pedicic up top. Okay. Oh yeah, Penny Bond, two top goal scorers at the moment. Some of the top goal scorers of the league this year. So no, they're going 3-5-2. Interesting. Okay. Well then, let's go. See how they go with this one. Lads, Santi, Pedicic. Tackle Tomic. Early corner. Oh! That's weird. Why did my Bluetooth headphones just try and connect to something else? Delphin, go on. Sidibe. Oh, it's such a terrible counter from us. Such a terrible counter. Right. WF first game back though, which is nice to have an actual native left back. WBF, Small 4, Sorrel, Sasades, love. 1-0, 15th of the season for Sasades. He's been a bit slow to this year, but he is slowing down, you know. He's 32 now. Starting to get a bit old. Sorrel, lovely layoff though from him. And Sasades with an easy finish in the end. Good stuff. Right. 20 minutes gone. Sakir. Delphin. Sorrel. Sidibe. Good save from Pena. And cleared by Barry Davey. Okay. Right. Half an hour gone. 10 minutes to go to the half. They're just sort of not doing well. Ooh, Tomic. Careful, lad. Elliot. Careful, lad. Care. Care on the ball on the right. Gives it to Sidibe. Gonna go down the right. Can he put the ball in? He can to Lee Jambo. Just puts it wide. Okay. There's a highlight from the goal kick here, interestingly. Rubber Dub Dub, another former player of ours. Okay, just gives it to Sakab. Well, I don't think those two ever play together. Interesting. Sasades. Sorrel. Lee Jambo. Jambo still on the ball into WBF. Into small movie forward. Sorrel. Sakir. Ooh. Oh! How's he onside? He's missed, thank God. Okay. Sakir. Small movie 4. Intercept. Block. Sorrel. Small movie 4. Nothing silly. Oh, good tackles, lads. Sakir. Okay. Right. Well, half-time 1-0. It's not been the greatest game, but, you know, we'll see how the second... Oh, they've switched to a 4-3-3. There you go. So they brought on Hubier, so they have 3 former players up top. I can give you 1 million guess for the PSV manager in 2028 in my save, and you still wouldn't get it. Alan Pardew. Who is it? Who is it? I don't know. Alan Pardew's probably out of the game by this point. Gareth Southgate. Right. Come on. Someone before dying out there. Delphin. Lee Jambo. Shot block. Sorrel gets there. Tite. Oh, interesting. Oof. Bien. Davey. Okay, that's... Decker ball in, Sorrel will clear. Trapani back to Decker. Ooh, good tackle. Ooh. Sidibe, good tackle again. And Sakir is going to lead the charge counter-attack. Someone support him. Okay, so Panchich with a foul. Right. Blank card, you get back there, lad. Yeah, strikers haven't been really great today, but Delphin free kick. There's a bar. Dub. Free kick. Edit the Seaman to Halal. Is it actually? That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Thank God Chelsea didn't go for him. Thank God. Oh. It's very obvious, you know. He would have been a bust for us. Oh, Zasades, you beautiful man. And it obviously also shows how much he just wants the money, you know. It's a bit obvious. Like, I did hear some reports initially that even fucking Saudi Arabia couldn't afford him at one point because his wage demands were so high. But yeah, wild. But he'll go score some goals in Saudi Arabia, you know, and earn his money. Fair play, you know. Like a generational wealth. But thank God Chelsea didn't sign him, man, because he would have broken the wage fucking structure and probably been pretty crap, honestly. Right. Here comes Andreev. Sadibe free kick over the bar. Pancic, Pedicic, ball in, Andreev will clear it, and it'll be cleared again. Sadibe heads on. Why is City spending almost 500? They know their punishment, so it won't matter if they spend now. Could be, or the fact that they just don't care, you know? They don't care if they get their part. They're just gonna keep spending because they could just send things to the lawyers for as long as they want, you know. Sadibe nearly gets our third there. It was a good block in the end. Jambo, Andreev, Sorrel, okay. Sakar, Lee Jambo, Andreev, oh, Sardes, Tomic. It is also, it does go under the radar a little bit, like how fucking much money City have spent in the last year or two. I guess due to Chelsea, and it's like, but City have spent an insane, oh my god, what a save, Jordan Elliott, an insane amount of money recently. Decker ball in and cleared. Right, there you go, and we will nearly finish this game. Lee Jambo just goes wide there, but a 2-0, potential 2-0 win on the cards. Barney, Tong, Tomic will take that and get rid. Blank card. Lee Jambo, Andreev, Sadibe. I think Cherky though. Cherky for 30 million is fantastic business. Andrew for 8 Nori for 40 mil ain't bad at all. I quite like 8 Nori from Wolves. Rangers, was it Rangers for 50 million or something? I haven't followed him as much, but you know. Right. Very pleased. Continue. Good stuff. Right. Good stuff. 2-0 win. Good. We are very clear of Penny Bond now. Everybody up. What's the premier? Yeah, but 11 points clear of them now. 11 points clear of Barry. 14 clear of Penny Bond. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Cliftonville. Oh yeah, we got work permits. Ah, that's a shame. Belorikov and Bakir. We'll see if they get them. I think it's just see when they're going to be though. Could be the whole fucking January transfer window, you know? Right. Okay. Work permit. 19th of Jan. Yeah, exactly. Got to wait the entire time. 90 games won in a row, though. We are flying with our wins in a row record. The 19th. There you go. After having the West. Okay, well, Bangor City up next. Might get to that. I don't know. Right. To Sardes. He's starting to miss home. No. There you go. Lovely. There you go. I'll just tell him. Nah, mate. Just keep playing football, lad. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Rios asked for first team football. Yeah, I get you, lad. Maybe I'd loan Rios, although he can play both centre mid and striker, you know. But it's a kick club back. Is Leonardo, West Ham to Barry. Interesting, that's a bit of money. West haven't put any big bids in for anybody. For the Tycoon. Campo off to Milan. Okay. Right. West Ham bid for John Wynn. Do you like he is getting old now, you know? 110k a week as well. How much can I get you up to? He's worth 7.25. Give me 12.5 million. 9 million. Give me 10. Sure. John, it's been a pleasure, lad. It's been a pleasure. 1.1 million as well. Oh, I got happy with Salford. Went to 52 games in all comps without losing, then checked the record for most Prem games I've beaten as I thought I could be close. Forgot I went 272 with... Nice. Nice. That is me with my Lido record as well. Like, it genuinely is like, oh, I'm doing really well. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I went 964 games without losing with Lido. I will never match that again, you know? That will just be the record for all time. Unless I do something ridiculous. Like, 964 is, like, that's like 30 years unbeaten. It's too bad. I was like a PSG Bayern Munich in, like, the fucking... Like a Champions League winning quality team in, like, the conference. Well, how about winning runs as the team get pissy, worried the unbeaten run will end? Oh, is that new in FM24? That is hilarious. That is hilarious. What a stupid... Why they said why? Right. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Then the cunt thing was when I then went to Arsenal and lost 7-6. Oh no! It's always the way. When you recognise the winning record or like, the record of games, like it always comes in. Okay, we did get Salim Tekin. Barry were in for this guy, and we've got him instead. He plays centre mid and attacking mid, so we can sign this guy, which is interesting. No work permit necessary. Nice. 8 million, 8.75 million, 9.25 million. Don't know why we. Oh yeah, because we're giving him. Yeah. So Salim Tekin comes in. Nice. Okay. Get you training. Let's go box to box, maybe. Get you training to play right mid, mate. Just because. Probably means we need to look at getting rid of another centre mid. Salim's in here. My team are full of arseholes. They get all angry and mouth off to the press if they don't play literally every game. Oh no. Right. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, cool. Anything oh, yeah, we signed Breed back, another German. Just signing shit tons of German players, you know. The 19s. Renault. Might sell almost everyone apart from my 2 struggling to build with players who are less highly. You need to go for the less like the personalities and the media handling. You know, I forgot we play somehow. Is it a friendly? We're 1-0 up. Ah, yeah, it must be a friendly. No, maybe not. Where are you playing? Oh yeah, you are. You're playing Finland. Depay. There you go. Albania, Serbia 0-0. Austria, Romania 0-0. We got Bangor City next. On the friendlies. Denmark won 2-1. USA, Turkey at 9:30, and Mexico, Switzerland. Those are some in Canada, Ukraine. Interesting games there. What's England's next game? What's our next one? Senegal in a friendly on the 10th of June. Then. Okay. I thought it was Sunday. Ah. Nedeljkovic. I don't need to. Why am I? Whatever. Okay. Kind of ridiculous how good someone in LV4 still is at 36. Like, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. 4.5 million, well spent. Right. What's that? Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Yep, nice, whatever. I don't care, blah, 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 blah. Get to the next game. Come on. Good. Good, go. Preview. Team selection. Quick pick. They keep wanting to drop Sakare, which is interesting. I've just been gifted a sub to someone who's not live and stream I've never been in. Like, what the actual fuck? Your lucky day. Your lucky day, then. Right. What are we doing here? We played Tekin on his debut. Two Turkish lads in midfield. With a Turkish lad up top. Put Andreev at the back there. Put, you. Put Yalpi at left back. Arcia in goal. Arcia, that's John Marsh. Arcia in goal. Put Stenzel on the bench. Sakare can play centre back with Iram with right back. Herman with Sakir, yeah, like that. And then we could do watching you. Yeah, let's go like that. Bit of rotational going on here. We should be fine. I think that happens sometimes when there's like not enough, like they just give it if like there's not people watching the stream and they've gifted enough subs. That's very odd. It could just be a just found just a glitch in the system, you know. That's nice. Any good emotes? Any good emotes? Right, let's go, lads. Debut for Telkin or Tekin. Tekken. She has 109k followers. Yeah, so I've had it before. So maybe it's one of the ones where some guys like gifting subs, but because there's no one in the stream, it just goes to anyone across Twitch. It just randomly gives it out, you know. Wild. Sakare, Andreev, shot blocked, Blancard, Sakare. Okay, Blocked again. Right, Sakare. Blancard. Sakare. Blancard. Sakare. Tekin. Andrive. She has a tizzy sign winning. She does, NT. I don't like streams when they have like over 50 subs. There is no chance to interact with the host or others. Oh, okay, yeah, I get that. Blancard. Sorrel. Oh, okay. Yalpi and Dreve. That's good. Right, let me see. What's that called? What's that one called? Rosie NT. It's a kickler. Just kicks it out of bounds. Sure, why not? Tekin, free kick. Herman flicks on. Over the bar. Martin goes along with it. Paul Morgan for youth. Withers. Yalpi jumps in. Good stuff, Yalpi. I always think he's like 19 or 20, but he's 17. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a dog. Cute. Oh my god. Chat. Praying. Rosie Rave. Dance. Hyper. Hype. That's pretty funny. That's good. Okay, well, lads, this is not good though. Oh, lads. Careful. Careful, lads. Ermia, Andrive, Tekin, Sakikla. Go on, lad. Herman. Tekin, Sorrel. Back to Sakare, Andrive. Blancard, Herman. Yalpi. Herman. Side netting. Not great at hitting the target today, lads. Not great at all. Actually, set pieces. Yalpi. Fitzgerald, Rower. Ooh. I can't believe that wasn't a penalty. That was like that's like a clear-cut penalty highlight, and somehow that hasn't been given. And oh my god, I was gonna say somehow he scored, but it's an insane save from the goalkeeper there against the Kickler. Hold on, what? I just put fucking Yalpi to take the corners, and someone else is taking them. Why the fuck is Tekken taking the corners? I know you might be good at corners, lad, but there's a fucking hierarchy here. The fullback takes corners. Season 349, will there be anything good or special for season 350? Nah, not really. There's not. It's just the number, you know? It's just a number. And 350 is nothing, you know? 400 might be something, but 350, you know? Nah. Andrive, into watching you, Blancard, Tekin, Andrive, Sorrel, Blancard, Tekin, Sakikla, Blancard. Careful, lads, careful. Oh, careful, I'll see ya. What shirt am I wearing? The Jamaica shirt. Let's try for a drunk stream. You're always trying for a drunk stream. If it was your way, every other stream would be a drunk stream. Jambo. Right. Shocking performance so far from the lads. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not happy. In the last 10 seasons, can you try and develop a Welsh team to win the World Cup? No. I think can fan meetup. Basically, the Welsh, like, I've tried it. The Welsh players just aren't very good, you know? They oh my god, lads, I'm a bit scared here. We're not scoring at all. Blancard. Okay, right, it's time to be on the big guns. Sasades. Who else do you bring on here? No, not ask for a hot ale. We'll take you subs to work day. I don't think I can do that. We don't have actually that much on the bench to work with. What was I saying? Yeah, no, the Welsh players just aren't very good, and I've even done like my Penny Bond. It was like youth intake on Welsh only, and they didn't do anything. It's just the Welsh players aren't very good, unfortunately. No matter how hard you try to make them work, the last 10 years will be like, well, at Thanethi at least, will be unlimited signings. Like, we won't have any restrictions, which will be pretty fun. So Sardis nearly immediately scores twice. I can't believe we haven't scored there. Fucking hell. Oh, boys. Don't let this be the first drop points versus Banger City at home. When was the last drunk stream? Anyway, I've not been able to make the last few. Oh, God. It was the first one back in Germany. It was like a couple months ago. So, not that long ago. What's this? Trying again. Oh, with Milenkovic Savic. Ah. Who scored it the second for Netherlands, by the way? Sorrel, Cesades. Fouled by Morgan. Push forward, lads, for God's sake. To Kickler. Hits the wall. Cesades. Tekin. Rancard. Tekin. Oh, how's that not gone in? Denzel deep fries. Humphreys. Yalpi. We're going attacking here. It's literally not done anything. Attacking is literally... I clicked attacking and it just took us to the end of the game. Okay, so drop points today at home. 39 shots, only 12 on target. Might do a 10-hour live stream of 100% Vice City. Nice, that'd be pretty cool. That's a shame we're dropping points. See, the next jet lag will be South Korea. That's frustrating. 0-0 with fucking Banger City. Ugh. Shocking. Shocking performances. All around. Right. Well, drop... I talked about the fucking win streak, and we've lost the win streak to Banger City, of course. Ugh. Well then. Right. Good stuff. Squad, let's rest everybody up. Okay, Ataf and Lido up next. Good. Alright, good stuff. Cool. WBF. Oh, yeah. 18 months. What about him? There we go. New contract for WBF. What's his real name again? I forgot. Oh, yeah, Stevan Vucic. Yes. He was on about 8.5 million. That's quite a lot. Alright. Come on. We didn't win that one. Okay. Right. We got a week to just continue through to get to Lido next, which should be a more convincing game. Chelsea make official bid to sign Gittins. No clubs come agreement, but talks ongoing. Deal in place. 7-year deal. Oh. Good stuff. Only clue we've got. Okay. Rodrigo Hernandez. Oh yeah, he's the Salvadorian. Yeah. To be fair, he did very well at Lido. Starting keeper for them. Right. We also have Seath. Was that Seath or South? Something like that. Okay. Let's go. John Wynn off to West Ham. Off you go, bud. It's been a pleasure, John Wynn. It's been a pleasure. What a boy. What a boy. Signed for 1.1 million from Conquense and World Cup winner. Is it World Cup winner? You're just, yeah, winner of everything. But time to go, mate. 32 years old, you know? Cash in. 10 million. Good stuff. Give the youngsters a chance now. No, the other games. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. Okay. Win. Stenzel delighted with Gordon experience. Lovely stuff. What else have you got to sign from? 16 determination. What do you use? I'm looking for a leader. What do you use, Stenzel? Resolute. Yeah. It's one of for to tutor you, lad. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Okay. Like the old phone game from Nizzy's era. I actually have like a Nokia burner phone that has Snake on it because I had to buy it in Sweden to get my stuff. I didn't have a Swedish number at the time, and I just had to buy a SIM and buy a Nokia to use it with. Stuff. 2% for West Ham. Blah blah blah. Movement. All right. Venezuela won versus Bolivia there. Oh, okay. Venezuela 7th. Chile having a shocker of a World Cup qualifying campaign. Brazil not 5 losses for Brazil. Wild. Knockers with Snake are still around. Thanks very much. Right. Let's go. Good stuff. Okay, good. One of the people might be full happy to stay. Okay, everyone's fine. Snake, I see. Not bad. Oh, we're nearly at 1 billion. 995 million. Probably will drop down a bit. But we could hit 1 billion in sales in this next summer, maybe, depending on who we sell. Which ain't too bad. Right. Good stuff. Good. BF signs his new deal. Nice. Okay. Yeah, is that? It is Seath. Seath joins us. I wonder if those serving windows are open yet on the 15th. He signed Seath. He's a left winger from who would have guessed it? Germany as well. I might sell on JEU and I might loan him if anyone bites. Oh, World Cup qualifying. Someone stole my charger in 1999. I might get an iPhone. My battery runs out on my Nokia 3310. World Cup qualifiers. Here we go. Right. Of course, Portugal have already qualified. Italy, Slovakia, Turkey. That's a tough one for Turkey. Interesting one here. Czech Republic, Norway, Poland, Serbia. In there too. Wales, not a great chance with France in their group. England have Austria as their only option. Spain, Croatia. Okay. Slovenia, Ukraine, Sweden, Denmark. Netherlands, Bulgaria, with Ireland in there. Germany, Scotland, Russia. Okay. And Belgium, Switzerland. So it seems like a pretty there's no as well. Italy, Turkey might be the only one where there's really big teams with each other. You know, Russia as well with that one could be interesting. But March they start World Cup qualifiers for the last World Cup that will be the limit on us. You know, because once we hit 2370, we're gonna take the shackles off. It'll be towards the end of our time, hopefully, with Llangefni getting that new stadium. Give it 10 years to build up the like Llangefni into a super powerhouse, you know. Go. We got loads of players joining still as well. God, we're gonna be so. There's gonna be so many players. Right. Lino up next. Oh, excuse me. Right. Okay, happy to stay. He's very good for us. Jesus Christ, look at this guy. Should train you to play right mids, right back some more. His positioning says he's not actually that good at right back, hilariously. So I'm going to get him to train right back again. Right. Good stuff. Anything going? Stockport sack their manager. Oh yes, I was supposed to check if Serbia's window was open or not, wasn't I? So we'll go to the transfers and try and send our Paraguayan off to Serbia for the second half of the season. Where are you, laddie? Neri Sanabria. Can you go to Loznica? You can! So they're open midway through. Nice, okay. Atlanta are interested, but they can't sign him because he's non-European. And they can't sign non-Europeans, Italy. For some reason, it seemed in the save. Okay. Right. Oh, Penny Bont versus Barrett. Penny Bont with a win there. Okay. Still 9 points clear at least, even with the draw we had. Antwerp. Okay. Goes to Gosport. Oh, Pierre Yildirim and Kappa Yagne. Score of a Barca there. That's funny. I do hate FM at times. Bought a guy for 88 million. Had an okay first season. We won all 6 trophies. Juventus now bid 20 mil less than I got him a year later. Now he wants out. Like, is he okay? Oh man, it does feel like the newer FM like player management has just absolutely just been awful. You know, it's so hard to keep a team like happy. It feels like, and it feels like it's gotten worse with the player interaction stuff. I'm really interested to see what they do, when they're going to announce anything, because it's when do they normally announce stuff? Is it July? September? Like, we're only a couple of months away from like the news cycle starting, and we haven't heard it. It is crazy. This is when they're not even ready for FM26 as well. Like, could you imagine? I don't know, man. Right. Good stuff. There we go. I'm hoping for a trailer tonight, really. Really? Oh, June 18th Premier League fixtures out. I think that weekend. Oh, is it? Yeah, because the game stuff. That'd be interesting. I don't think they would though, would they? Because normally FM never really take part in that sort of stuff. They just sort of just announce it on Twitter or whatever, don't they? Alright, match preview. Team selection. Quick pick. You want Tomic and Sakir. That's weird. That's fine. Sega does, though. That's true. That's true. Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, they do announce something, because it is getting a bit concerning how little information there actually is out, you know? I wonder how long it would take someone to fill the gap if FM26 is cancelled. Yeah, if FM's like like I cannot, but well, it's funny because Sega have that fucking mobile FM coming out, don't they? They're like the paid one. It's very weird. They've got that powered by Football Manager or some bullshit, which is really odd. But I don't know. It would be very interesting. All right, here we go. Game day, off we kick. Hopefully we can respond from that draw, please, lads. But yeah, no. Sure, like, I don't know. Hilariously, I reckon FM26 is still going to be shit. Like, the fact that they haven't said anything yet still kind of makes me worried that FM26 is also going to be bad. What has happened there? How is he one-on-one with... What? Genuinely, what was that highlight? I have no idea how that happened, but that is kind of ridiculous. Like, hold on, let's go back a little bit here. Can I go back? Let's have a look at what happens here. Because this is, like, what happens? From our own throw-in. Sakir. How, for God's sake, man. How, there's 3 of my players on the ball, and they all miss it, and then the guy slide tackles it 50 yards down the pitch. I just, how could a slide tackle get that much power on it, you know? He hasn't kicked it. He slid into that and somehow kicked it 50 plus yards down the pitch. Perfect through ball to their striker. Jesus, man. Sakir, Sidibe, he's 1-4. Good save. Weird. Ugh. That is ridiculous. Sakir. This time back to him. Blank card. 1-4. Sakir. 1-4. Sidibe. Good save. Lee Jambo's there. Back in. Cleared again. Blank card. Sakir. 1-4. Delphin. Okay. Harrison. Set piece. Go on, shoot. Oh. Thought Sidibe was going to shoot for a second, but he's running all the way over to the left here. Pulls it back to no one. What is going on here with this highlight? Just give the ball away as many times as we can and get it back as many times as we can. Sakir. Oh my God, some of these balls are shockers. Good tackle, Sakir. Sasades, Sidibe turns his man, gets a shot off. That's ridiculous. That shouldn't go in. But I'm not going to complain about it. Not going to complain about it. How's the goalkeeper? He should be saving that. I think that was going over. Okay. Right. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, okay, Harrison. Blank card. 4 Sasades. Shot blocked. Okay, we seem to be in control now. Let's go get this second goal and take the lead in this one. WBF's 4. Delphin blocked. I'd like to see the option to join the board. Okay, even if El Salvador only beat Anguilla tomorrow, Puerto Rico's goal difference means that if both they and Suriname and Puerto Rico qualify for the World Cup, that's insane. That is ridiculous. Oh, Sadibe, lovely stuff. The option to join the board, like in FM, it'll never happen, but with Miles in charge, because he's always said it's football manager, never football owner or whatever the fuck he calls it. Sadibe, even though as the manager, like in FM, you really kind of are the owner, I feel, or like a board person, really, with all the decisions you make, you know. But Blancard, Delph, and Cesades. What would really be the realism is that, like, genuinely, if they wanted to make it realistic to what actually a head coach is that some jobs would be manager jobs and some jobs would be head coach jobs. And like the head coach jobs, you just get given players. Your director of football would sign you players, and you would not be able to get a say in it, and you just have to manage them. And it wouldn't, like, there's the way Darkgod does it, you know. Last round of the World Cup, bloody hell, that's wild. Card, I guess it's a bit easier because there's no Mexico, USA, or Canada in it, you know. Right, Vita. Delvin jumps in. Blancard, Sadibe. Sadibe to Sakir. Sadibe again. Good touch, actually, into the box. Got some space for himself. And nearly. Quali group. Yeah. Lee Jambo. Delphin. The CONCACAF ones. Let's look at the table. Oh, this is Group A. Oh no, this isn't. This is only the second round of the Group A. Oh, okay. Where's Puerto Rico? Oh, okay, there they are. I see. There's plenty of rounds to go still. I'd like to see Southampton and Principe win the World Cup. That would be fun. Oh, Sadibe's got his outro. Right. Delphin. Play into Sadibe. Good touch. Second good touch. Good finish. 3-0. Sadibe carrying us this season so far. Tomic. Oh, they're better than Jambo. Elliott. Right. Good stuff. Oh. Austria have taken the lead in their game. Still 0-0 Albania, Serbia. Grigoric. Have they got a man sent off? They did get a man sent off. Okay. 10-man OP from Lido coming in. North Korea host the World Cup. Well, that just won't happen. Southampton and Principe probably got a better chance. Very happy lads. Keep things going. Off we go. Delphin. Lee Jambo. Over to Sakir. Okay, out for a corner. Let's just keep this up, lads. They're going for 4-3-2 this half. Card. Sadibe once more. The Ballon d'Or winner is not satisfied. Vanguard. Good save. And cleared. And there's no one to run onto that this time. So no worries there. Sakir, Blancard. Sadibe. Oh, it's a great save. Tomic. Okay. Most interesting joint hosts of the World Cup. Indonesia, Malaysia. Did they put a bid in last time? I can definitely see them hosting at some point. Wasn't Australia and New Zealand an option at one point? Don't remember what the recent bids have been. Christ. Lee Jambo to the box. Sades gets his goal. And our fourth. Nice. Right. Signs comes on. Les Wood comes on. Michelle, actually. I mean, one that would never happen but would be great. Brazil, Argentina. That'd be quite funny. Andorra, Liechtenstein, San Marino. Just all of the micronations in Europe, you know. Vatican City, you know. Vanguard's one before, puts it wide. The Vatican City, yeah. Sadibe. Okay, let's make a sub. I'm going to bring off Sadibe for Sakikla. And bring on Nielsen for scoring them every 4, but then swap Nielsen with David Delphin. C wanted to put in a bid, but basically Arabic Football Confederation strong-armed them into giving up, so Saudi Arabia was the only bid. Yeah, I did see something about that, and they also just didn't have the time to prepare one, did they? But yeah, wild how Saudi Arabia have just kind of bought a world. Like after the Qatar mess and the how it was obviously rigged, they've just gone, yeah, let's just do it again. Let's just rig another World Cup. At least like they did it a bit more elegantly this time, where they just sort of like made sure no one else could bid. With the Qatar one, they just bought the bids. They literally bought it, and it was like insane. Sealand to host the World Cup. Right. The Jambo. Sasades. Oh. Okay. Right. Blancard. Nielsen. The Jambo. WBF. So Kickler. 5 now. Would it love the Caribbean to host it? One new stadium per island. International Space Station. How would you? Okay, yeah. To Kickler, lovely goal. Good stuff. We're just running away with it now. Bit of stat padding, please, lads. Okay. Good stuff. 10 to go. Secure. Delphin over the bar was a nice way to respond to the Banger City game, at least. Back to being 12 points clear. Sakitler gets his second game. Nice. Imagine the money FIFA could make from the rocket ships to watch the game. You do know how big the International Space Station is, you know, like, and how like if you said the moon, I would understand, but the International Space Station cannot hold a football game. Right, just to care. Blancard, Lee Jambo, about 10 football fields. Not inside it. Like it's like length and stuff wise, yes, but like it doesn't have that space inside of it. Robert Rodriguez is on 168 league goals in 139 games. Bloody hell, he's too powerful. Too powerful. Nielsen, Lee Jambo, Sakitler, Sasades, Lee Jambo. Oh, how's he scored that? Oh, 7-1 versus Lido. That's a lovely, lovely time, lads. It's good though that we were 3-0 up before the red card. You know, it's just like, look, we were winning anyway. We're 3-1, but you know, we were winning already. Right. Kickler, Nielsen. Okay. Is this full time? Unless we get an 8th. Kickler trying to. So Sardes, we do get an 8th. Oh my god. Poor Lido. We've ruined their goal difference today. They were on 19, similar to Barry, and now they're down to 12. Oof. Oof. Okay. Surely this is it now. Referee, they're already dead. Okay. Nice. Okay. Right. Haverfordwest away from home up next. And then I don't think we'll have time for the Barry final, unfortunately. Maybe we will. Oh my god, we've only got the same amount. 245 appearances, 263 goals, 73 assists. Who's that? Alright. Nice. It's a D-base flying, man. What a boy. 5 million Wells. Look at this. Look at this. He's 22. That was 18. That was 6. Oh no, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, this maybe it's 23 this year then. Christ alive. If he can keep it up, Sadiba is going to outscore Sazades as well. My 23-year-old striker. Decent. Decent. Not bad at all. Oh, okay. Let's go. Anything going? Okay. We should be getting the work permit things. Unfortunately, this is when we just don't get either of them, even though they're full internationals. Okay. Zarapin's rejected, even though he's playing for Russia currently. 23 appearances for them. Sure, why not? Wanted to leave, so City bought him. I cancelled the deal, and then he signed a new contract. Oh, fuck it hell, fair play. We'll have to work somehow. Alright. Attacking movement. Right. Good stuff. Alright. I risked losing on a free. Oh wow. Fair play. That's a risk and a half. Alright. Oh, of course. Bakir rejected and Belarakov's rejected. So Belarikov, two, I guess 2. Bakir though, 13. Whatever. Andre Yoon off to Maritimo. Okay. Okay, cool. Game day. Let's go. One of those. Let me have a look actually. When are these appeals happening? Yeah, taking its time. Taking its time. Hold on. Where's the appeal happening? Okay, we don't know. Team selection. I think the same team pretty much, isn't it? Yeah, that looks pretty fine to me. Right then, off we go again. Maybe you do that. Never won a yellow card appeal, just had it increased by loads though. Buddy. Right. Delorne. Chatska. Oh yes, the Tycoon owned Haverford against us now. Okay. Right. Good stuff. Okay. Right. 104 ball in. Blancard. 104. Andreev. Sasades. Care. 104. Tizanovic. Got to be doing better there, lad. Get that header on target, lad. That was a defender's header, not an attacker's header. You know? 104. Blancard. Sasades. Should be doing better. Should be doing better. Right, got to shoot off. See you next time. Hope the training continues. Thank you. Have a good rest of your weekend, mate. And hopefully see you sometime in the week. I don't know. Well, we'll see about the streaming times. I might have to change the schedule around, but we'll see. But yeah, have a good man. Have a good rest of your weekend. To be fair, I feel like we're doing this game, and then we're probably done tonight. WBF. 1v4. Big Jambo. Over the bar. Okay. Half time is rapidly approaching. We're not playing great. 1v4. Lead Jambo. To D-Bay. Oh, just about. Just about. Okay. WBF. Cleared. Someone will be 4. Sakare. Cleared. Okay, Sakare long throw. Blancard. Andreev. Oh, way over the bar. Way over the bar. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it's him. Their first shot of the game. Fantastic. Only his 4th of the season as well. Take care. Sadibe. Wow, that's a good response. That's a good response and a half. Good stuff, Sadibe. 32nd of the season for him. Nice. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. Half time, 1-1. Far from pleased. Let's see how the second half goes. Alright. Lee Jamba with a knock. Ooh, don't like that. Sakare, Blancard. Yeah, by the way, Telstar. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's pretty big for them. It's like the 49 years or something like that. Oh, Ganzo. Interesting to see how they do next year. Probably go straight back down, but you know, who knows? Could be a surprise in there. Chatska. Dibe, well done. Blancard, Sakare. Sadibe. Still going forward, Sadibe. Still going. Pulls it back to Andreev. Jesus Christ, Andreev. Nowhere near, lad. Off the line, my God. Jesus. Right, David Delphin for Lee Jambo. Cleared. Oof, don't like that injury. Sakare. Someone before. Andreev. Someone before. Pulls it. Nope, just loses it. Okay. Not great. Not great from us today again. WBF, good tackle. Sadibe. Chabal. Right. What is the attempted tackles on this? Jesus Christ, lads. I'm a shocker again today. What's happened? Something happened there. Okay, right. We've got 20 minutes to try and win this game, lads, please. Thank you, Delphin. Thank you, Delphin. I appreciate that, fella. I appreciate that, mate. Lovely goal from him. Then the substitute. Small move 4. Lays it off to Delphin. Nice touch. And finish. And that's 2-1. Now just hold, please, lads. Oh, for God's sake. Set pieces. Good blocks. But still their ball. Prochatska. Good block again. Okay, right. Delphin. Ganzo Sadibe. Well, that's... Delphin made a big difference there. A goal and the assist for the third. Lovely stuff, lads. WBF is dying out there, but the game's over, pretty much. Oh, how was he... It's a care, mate. What? Were you supposed to be marking him at the back? How is he so open at the back post? Jesus. Right. This will be surely it, wouldn't it? Right. Good stuff. Okay. Cesades. Into Sadiba. Okay, no, never mind. Right, this will be it. Last few seconds, a good win here to put ourselves 14 points clear of Barry. Nice. Good win, especially after going 1-0 down. Sadiba yet again. I'd say David Delphin man of the match, I'd say, for that. There we go. There we go. And that'll be that for tonight, lads. A little it's early, but you know. Fine. I'm a bit tired anyway. So, there you go. An annoying draw in the middle of it. A Sidibe Ballon d'Or and a Club World Cup win. Not too bad at all. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know on the Discord about maybe the schedule changes and stuff. We'll definitely be streaming later, I think, than we were because of work. But we'll see how things go. But yeah, so with that, I think that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. I hope everyone has a good evening and a good rest of your weekend and a good start of your next week. Otherwise, that's it. Have a good one, everybody.